So that leads me into my answer. There are no wrong answers in that question. What is the biggest shift going on Earth right now? Leads me into the next session of this awakening show called Meaningful Moments with a Master.
Oh.
This is where I give my viewpoint. Energy. Energy is the biggest shift going on the planet right now, along with everything else. But there is more energy available to humans than any other time in history, ever. We're talking about cosmic energy, energy that's in the air, free energy. We're also talking about energy in the earth itself. There's more available than ever before. But humans aren't allowing themselves to receive it. Humans, for the most part, are still fighting over energy, fighting with each other, having the belief that there is a limited quantity. Take, for instance, money. There's a general belief that there is a limited amount of money. There's not. And by the way, with Shambhala, we are going beyond the monetary system. We are. We're going to get off of that. You know, the monetary system that you're used to, which is either the stuff that you carry around in your pockets or that's mine, it's mine, or the plastic or the digits with the bank. But that entire monetary system is going away. We as Shambhala are going beyond that. There's a whole new mechanism for energy and for abundance. If you're tied into the money, into the monetary system, you're tied into keeping track of your bank accounts or how much money is in your pocket, you're going to miss it. Now, most humans will miss it because that's how they're used to doing their abundance. There's a tremendous amount of abundance, tremendous amount of energy available to each and every one of you right now. Most humans are missing this, what's really the biggest thing happening on the planet right now. It's energy availability. Because they're looking down the ground, they're looking in very limited terms, and they're believing everything that's being put out there about limitations, whatever it is, food, gas, money, anything else. They buy into it. When you take a look at it, there really is no real system anymore. Or there isn't. There is no real monetary system. It collapsed a long time ago. There really is no legitimate energy system out there. It's all a little bit of charade, a little bit of smoke and mirrors. But people buy into it. They buy into the minute that somebody says that the market is bad. They buy into it. The minute that somebody says we're going to have a shortage of a certain type of product or a shortage in the distribution channel or whatever. And what do people do? Like lemmings, they follow it. They go along with it, and then it becomes true. It becomes so. Absolutely. There is more energy available than ever before, awaiting humans who are ready to use it, awaiting humans who are ready to receive it in their life without any excuses, without calling on others to bring it into their life, without limiting themselves, without feeling that they are not worthy of it. It is here right now, period. And it's going unused. More energy than ever before. I talked in our last shout about this illuminated free world bank, this fund that is actually based on something real, not just on talk or rhetoric or tense trust between humans, but is literally energy that has been brought from the other realms at your request. You've been asking for it, but you've been holding it off in the other realms. You're saying, I want energy. I'm choosing something better. I'm choosing enlightenment. I choose to walk on this planet as an ascended master, so bring forth the energy that is going to be needed by me. It got a long way through the dimensions and through the realms. It came from the cosmos. It was attracted and brought very close to this reality through these crystals. It's not the crystals themselves that have value. They are simply a storage, focus, and distribution mechanism for all these tremendous energies that have come in. These energies got here. They came very, very close to this reality, but you, for whatever reason, held them a little bit a ways away. Didn't think you were quite ready yet, so you kept them in the ethereal realms. But something happened. Call it whatever you want. On December 21st, the end of an old era, you finally, part of you has said, it's time to bring that in. And at that moment, these reservoirs of jewels and crystals that have been attracting energy from the cosmos, not just from the physical reality, but through all the cosmos. These crystals that have been attracting the energies and storing them suddenly opened up to make them available to you for your life, for whatever you want. But since I began talking about this 2 months ago, there is a general lack of real understanding. There's a confusion and a fogginess, and people do things like still asking other people, I'm sorry, Edith, but still asking other people to do it for them. Why? You could have 10 cars in your driveway. This isn't just talk. I would not tell you this unless it was absolutely true and could be brought into your life. Making your dreams come true. Remember how we've talked over this past year or two. I've talked a lot about your dreams. What are your dreams? Talked a lot about this topic of freedom. What is it going to take to get you free? What is freedom? Are you ready for freedom? You're going to receive freedom. We've been going through these subjects in detail, all as a preparation for right now. Right now being that there is more energy available to you than ever before.